What's going on, everyone? It's Antone again, and I'm out here working on the van today. I went and pulled the headliner down because I noticed that my roof was starting to cave in a little bit on the top, and I wanted to see what that was all about. And when I did that, I discovered that some of my Vibraflex actually started peeling downward. And the reason for that is because I installed it at about 4 a.m. one night and I just wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. And with Vibraflex, you got to make sure that you get everything perfectly attached to that acrylic adhesive on the back side of it. So let's check it out, and I'm going to show you how to fix this. So I don't know if you can really see that or not, but it kind of dips in a little bit right there. And I kind of assumed that it was because of the deadener, either the weight of it or whatever. I already tore this out, and then I decided I was going to start making this video. But basically, it had started to kind of right here in these black spots, or the dark spots I should say, you can see that it's a different color, and what that is that's actually a burnt adhesive color, which means that it was not fully attached up here, and you can see these little air pockets too. And what that did is it basically created a spot for air and moisture to get underneath there and start deteriorating that adhesive. The main part was this side, where it basically wasn't attached at all. So I just did a really bad job. So what I did was I cut it right here, and then I basically peeled it back all the way down, and same thing on this side here. Sliced it and brought it down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically strip this adhesive off with a plastic scraper and some mineral spirits, and then I am going to put the new stuff up. So it's a pretty warm day out today, getting some cloud cover and some actual sun, but just to kind of show you what the Vibraflex reacts like once it's warm, I'm pushing on the top of the roof right now, and you can see it kind of move downward. So when it's warm, it just reacts like a mass loader. When it's cold, it's rock hard. So much like some of my last videos, we're going to be using mineral spirits and rag to basically soak the adhesive, and then I'm going to use a plastic scraper to scrape it off. And as you can see, where I rubbed the mineral spirits, it weakened the adhesive, so it made it really easy to scrape off. This stuff's really gross, but that's an acrylic adhesive for you though. So just a little backstory on this van. The the reason why I got into selling Vibraflex was because of this van. I was trying to get this van ready for finals one year, 2017 it actually was. And so if you want to kind of create a timeline, it's been about 3 years that this Vibraflex has been on this roof, and technically the adhesive failing for 3 years and it still hasn't completely fallen off. And again, the adhesive failed 100% because of poor installation, and like I showed you, the black to the kind of yellowish grayish color. This van was trying to get it ready for finals, and nobody had a thick Vibraflex. It was only the 160 mil, which after I ordered the 160 mil from the vendor, it turned out to be 155 mil. And I just wasn't happy with that. You know, I was like, well, this isn't thick enough. It's kind of floppy, yada yada. So that's when I came to the conclusion that we needed something thicker, and that's when the 190 mil came out. So I brought that in, I started selling that, and now we're going to the 225. But yeah, this van is what started it all for me, selling the Vibraflex deadener. Alright, once you get that all scraped, you want to make sure to come through, wipe it all back down again with the mineral spirit rag. Do a kind of a final pass. This is a pretty messy job, so make sure that you wear gloves. This adhesive is, I don't know if any of you guys have ever removed tint, kind of like that. Sticky, gooey, but it's a really, really well-made adhesive. So kind of like tint, you know, as long as you put it on right, it's not coming off. And you know, swap your rags out. They get pretty messy, pretty dirty, so I'm probably going to do another wipe with a clean rag after I get these final scrapings done, and then we'll go from there. Now with the final wipe, again, grab a clean rag, kind of do your final wipe. It's getting dirty already. That way you're kind of not smearing as much as you are doing a pickup job of everything. And then you're going to basically let this dry after you're done wiping it this final time, and then you're going to come back and chase it through with some isopropyl or denatured alcohol. And the key here is you want to make sure that this dries before you do that, because you don't want to be spreading this oil around, because that's what it is. It's mineral oil, and it just is a really, really good thinner of any kind of adhesive, any kind of acrylic, anything like that. And again, prep is number one. Spend all your time on the prep, and you will have a good job after that. Now what we're using is acetone to basically strip all the oils from the mineral spirits. This stuff is super strong and it dries very fast. So make sure that you are in a well ventilated area. Open both your vehicle doors if you're working on it in your vehicle, and try not to breathe it in. It's going to be difficult, and as you can see, it takes a little bit of the car paint off, but that just means it's doing its job. You know, you're getting down to all that stuff, getting all the way down to the vehicle.
That's what you want. You don't want to have anything there that's gonna basically interfere with the adhesion process. I like to go back and forth a few times with it, make sure I really get it good, because prep is number one. All right, when you purchase Vibraflex from me, purepressureaudio.com, this is how it comes. So you just got to score it along your line, bring it over to the edge, and then crack it. And that's it. So there's one piece, so now I just got to do it again. Now I know I'm going to be using these pieces right away, so I'm going to get them out in the sun. The sun kind of went away. Like I said, it's a little bit cloudy here and there, but I do know that on the top of the van, it gets pretty warm. So I'm just going to put these up there. Damn clouds. Trying to heat me some deadener up. Come on now. While that stuff heats up, pretty good shameless plug here. This is my website. Basically, we are out of stock currently of the 155, but if you just keep going over, you will slowly find that there are products that are in stock. We are using the 225 today. We have 190 and 225 fully in stock. And we also have a couple of discontinued items, as well as the Ultimate Deadener Roller, which I will show you later, and the Bluetooth voltmeter. Sun's come out now, so it won't be too long. Already starting to get kind of malleable, so that's good. All right, it's been a few minutes, like literally just a couple of minutes, and this is already getting really malleable. So it's getting to that point to where I'm going to be pretty happy with trying to put it in anyways. So the goal here is to basically build up to this point, and then the next layer will go over this to kind of attach here. And since it's 220 versus the 190, 225 versus 190, we're probably only going to need to do 2 layers instead of 3. So we'll figure that out once we get there. All right, now that she's nice and floppy, peel the backer off. It'll start sticking. So, as you can see, if it's not fully stuck, it will slowly work its way down. That's why you got to make sure that when you're putting this up, that everything is fully stuck. If you guys are interested in more on how to apply the Vibraflex, go check out my video that I'm going to link here at the end. I'm not going to walk you through all the steps on this right now. I just wanted to walk you through how to repair when it fails from either a poor installation or an air bubble that was underneath it. So if you guys like this type of content, make sure that you give this video a like, comment down below with any improvements that you think I need to do, and also have yourself a great day. Thank you guys very much for watching.